I gotta try something out on the screen. So I'm curious, how would it compare to certified? How would it compare to certified? A screen that mimics a contrast level next to a screen that is a darker level. Alright. Let's see what we need here. Let me see. I need some tabs. Hopefully, I put them up. Well, I did. Okay, usually I never do put those things up. Yeah, I'm going to have to start wearing my yellow glasses in here from now on, because, yeah, the lights in here are super, they're supposed to be super bright in an office, but they're bright. Alright, I got my tabs here. Like that, so I can find it tomorrow. My scissors back here. Oh, okay, let's get this started, because I want to get out of here. Get back to the home front. I got a project over there I'm working on, my dining room table. I'm actually building a cardboard, and guy is teaching me, or FaceTime, he's teaching me how to basically smooth out the edges to make the cardboard table look more realistic like a table. So I'm working on that project in the home front. But gotta find out about this, because this would drive me nuts if I don't do it. This is a certified surface we're using. That's ours right over there. Need the lux meter, because everything has to be, meters have to be out at all times, due to the fact that we have to shorten all tests, all demonstrations. The meters have to be around, because I get asked all these questions about lux meters all the time. Okay. Oh man, I gotta clean this thing again. The destruction of taco. Come on, behave. Come on. Got things to do. Behave. Alright. Meter press on. Sorry about the toys in the way. That'll be my cat. Let me see. So we have meters are maxed out. Show you with my hand over top the meter. There we go. Show it's working perfectly fine. Alright. First things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and the platform we like to call Cardboard Piece Kingdom, where we build PC cabinets out of cardboard. I'm going to show you the computer. Like, can you show some of these things off? Yep, there's one right there. There's one right there, and there's another one right there we're working on. All three of these. That's what we do in that. Alright, so here is this new contrast shooting technology on being able to see what it compares with certified screen. And we tested the contrast levels on ultra short throw. We tested it on 1000 lumens projector, SVGA 600x800 res projector. All these projectors have very low contrast ratings, so they have high ratings. 4000, which is the highest, would be the 36 ultra short throw, and the rest of them run at 1000. That's it. So we can't really do these tests on projectors with high contrast, because that won't count. Alright, let's get our tabs here. So we can hit the screen. Now, I haven't decided whether or not this was going to be a physical screen or a screen paint. I don't know that yet. I'm gonna get the projector set up. That's really the stand for the projector right there. Let's see, working on that. I'll finish working on this tomorrow. I was looking at one of the sides of the floor, not all of them, and pulling them all out. Right there. Over here. Our projector's in eco mode at 13 feet. Look at it. There's how come you. And one of those side pieces, not all of them, destroy. Okey doke. Where's the mouse at? Over here. Make sure this is laying all the way up flat. Don't want any edges. Come on, nice and neat. Everything nice and flat. Let me see. Okay. Red screen. Oh man, this is really good. Really good. So we're showing a screen that has, our technology is pulling a higher contrast with the shifting technology than a screen that should have the ability to pull higher, because our screen is much lighter than this screen. That is impressive. I was waiting to do this. All right. Let's get blue screen. Now, I've seen people do these demonstrations in the dark. It's okay if you're doing it dark, but most likely you have to do this with the lights on, because, again, colors fade faster with the lights on. So it has to be in an environment that the colors are not going to do well. So there's blue versus the daylight screen. Let's get, let me see. We got blue, we got light blue here. Light blue. Oh, it picks it very high, because, yeah, the screen's lighter. Wow, that's interesting. So the screen's lighter, it's going to pick up higher white levels. Definitely pick up higher white levels. But also, too, because it has shifting technology, it allows it to be able to pick up the contrast levels and to maintain its balance. That is really impressive. All right, let's try green screen. And see, we just literally had this conversation about
why we get what we get paid on our products. We literally just had this conversation. The reason why you're not getting that, because you're not doing stuff like this. This is why. This is why. I can go into a forum site where people can drop $20,000 on a screen, and we can show them. We got to be able to change their mind. We could do this when we get that money at the end of the day. That's what we get. But if we can't show it, guess what? We don't get it. That's how it works. So you can't get mad and complain to us at the end of the day and say, hey, look, we should be getting, it should be this price. Yeah, but you're not doing what we do. You're not doing this right now. I can literally make this a challenge for you. I bet you wouldn't even do it. I always want to complain about what I make. So-called change out. One buddy was talking to me about this. They said, man, they're a bunch of crybabies. Want to ridicule me and say I'm supposed to be at your level, and we don't even do the same thing. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. My screen's only 10%. We just made the screen yesterday. This technology was made yesterday. This is really, really good. And they just had that conversation about the reason why you can't get what yours is worth because you refuse to test. Got to do these. Projector's got to be sitting back here, all the way back here. Got to be max out zone. So in a fully lit environment, you don't want to be in an environment where your screen is going to be babysitted by dark environments. You don't want that. Definitely don't want that. So if you're sticking screens in dark environments, well, you're handicapping your own product. You really are. Purple. Wow. Here's the big kicker right here. Starfield screensaver. Now, when I'm having that conversation, I'm having with people who make products. Starfield screensaver? What do you mean Garfield? No, this is definitely, this is a cakewalk. Yep. We're hitting certified. We got certified. We had a new technology for them. The black technology definitely does it, but this is actually interesting. This is definitely going to freak them out. So that shifting technology is pulling a contrast level higher than a certified. That these screens are designed for that. They're designed to be able to pull heavier contrast levels. And then now the viewing comb on them is not that good. See right here? That's called a viewing comb effect. The screen does that. Only certified screens have that issue because they have that reflective surface that causes that. That's what they call a narrow viewing comb effect. It affects especially with colors. Red screen. It shows our screen can maintain with no problem whatsoever the angle gain, now viewing comb effect, and an extra certified. Let's see. 4K Snow screensaver. Did you listen to anything I just said, Lurdy? 4K Snow screensaver. So our white levels are reading correctly. It's picking up way too bright on the screen. And the now viewing cone effect. That's what now viewing cone effect is. It goes dark on the edges. Because of the reflective surface, that's why. Here I'm Taco thinking, I was supposed to be on film. Here we go. Wow. That is absolutely awesome. Man. Well, that's impressive. Extremely impressive. Max out environment. Plenty of light in the environment. Projectors at 2500 lumens because I'm still in my factory settings and eco mode. And this thing is picking up with no problem whatsoever. We're reading better than a $7,000 screen. So, like I said, people get mad when I say this, but you can't get what you want for your product. You're going to have to go out and get sample sheets. You're going to have to get multiple projectors. You got to be in multiple environments. You can't be stuck in the home front all day long. That's not going to help you. If you're there, you're going to have to do demonstrations that nobody else is doing in order to get your money for your product. Because nobody's going to touch it unless you can back it up. Anything you say out of your mouth, you better be able to back it up. So if you're not doing the work, you can't complain. You can't complain about Glue Screen, Box, any one of those companies that make screen paints, paint on screens, smarter surfaces, any one of those companies that are making big money now. You can't complain about that because you won't work. So you can't be coming to my YouTube channel and saying, hey, how come you can charge? This is why I can charge so much. This is why. Matter of fact, I should be getting a lot more than that. A lot more than that. For the fact that what this technology can do. Next to $7,000 screen. I should be definitely getting a lot more. But we're basically keeping our prices to a point where everybody can afford it. Get what you paid for. And everybody has those budget paints. I've seen your screen setup. They're absolutely horrible. Stuck in dark environments, machines that cost way more than mine. And you can't even generate a contrast level in a fully lit environment, let alone take it outside. I've seen them. They're horrible. Get what you pay for. I was talking to one of my friends. He was looking at that demonstration where that screen did that. He was like, man, you have any idea what that thing is worth? You have any idea how much that is actually worth? That screen right there is worth. How much they're worth now? They're like, how much that technology would be worth if we decided to go in that direction? I could get $20,000 for a 100-inch screen. Very easy. It's the only technology of its kind. You pick up lens shifting, contrast, and we are the only ones that pop up. This video right here literally is going to pop up of me saying exactly what I just said. We're the only ones who have it. We have to get more certifieds. I gotta get a lot of certifieds. I'm curious how many gunmetals this thing can actually take on. And the thing about it is, it can't take on this one. Because this gunmetal can take out all the other gunmetals right now. Let me blow your mind. Like my buddy was looking like, what in the world? Like, how is that possible? Yeah, they show their true identities when they're sitting up against other screens that are darker. They show exactly what they are. But on a standalone, you couldn't tell. Even when the projector's off, you can't tell. Isn't that crazy? It blows your mind, ain't it? It's not chameleon. Look at ba, ba, ba. I had to do this today. Back and forth. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it'll change. I used to do chameleon uh, um, PCs. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this is big. Big. And for anyone right now who's thinking at the end of the day when he launches this, I'm gonna try to figure out what it is. No, you won't. Guess what? This thing's gonna have a provisional patent sitting on top of it, which means you touch one of these things, it's worse than the copyrights, it's worse than the trademarks. It is bad. When I mean bad, it's bad. Attorney gonna look at you and go, "You're stupid. I ain't taking this case. It's bad. Provisional patent, not even a patent pending." Bum, 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 bum. We have to. It's a new form of technology. It's literally a different form of technology. You have to. It's completely different. This means we can make lighter screens. And it basically puts us on a road of having a white screen that can do this. Which would be insane. That's why they're locking it in, baby. They are locking it in. And I'm not talking about just in the United States. I'm getting a global provisional patent, which means this thing is protected anywhere in the world. Oh, yeah. For those of you overseas, at the end of the day, you're going to crack this. It's not going to happen. First of all, you can't crack it because, again, it's not your blessing. It's never going to happen. You can't crack it. It's not going to happen. But just to let you know, it's protected. Which means if you basically do anything with this product, I can expedite you down here to the U.S. to be prosecuted because I got a global patent sitting on top of it. So go ahead and play and see what happens. We get an airline ticket down there like, what the freak? And laws down here, well, you don't want to be locked up down here when you live way up there. So guess what? Keep your freaking sticky mitts off of it. Or I'll throw you in court. And if you have a company, I'll take your company from you. So I'd advise you no. Ain't that right, Taco? We got this, baby. Yeah. Man, naysayers is this. And I just literally got finished talking about how when people are sitting up there saying at the end of the day, oh, he must be done. He must be finished. You know, he's in a garage. He must be this. He must be that. You do know this is FLE, right? You do know that same technology in the garage. This is part of FLE technology. It's a different version of FLE, but it's FLE. So if you think you can take one of these FLE technologies and get this, yeah, forget it. It ain't going to happen. FLE has multiple skill tree levels, where basically it allows it to evolve into other forms of technology. So, yeah. See, at the end of the day, God does not like it when you take his servant's blessings and try to tarnish them. And this is why he gives us technology like this. Now, let me see. Let me see. I was interested about that. The certified screen, I'm thinking, man, if we put a higher contrast level than that certified surface, man. That screen is darker than my screen. Certified is darker than our screen. These are gunmetal screens. They're much darker. Oh, okay, right there. Do you know what that means, right? I feel sorry for any form of black technology that goes against this nightmare. You know why? Because it can pull a higher white level. That's why it can generate a much higher white level. Because the screen's lighter. So you have a black screen, and it's going to alter your screen. Big time. Because you can't pull white level next to it. It pulls a higher white level due to the fact that it's lighter. It's going to read the contrast level so well that it put it right next to it. It makes the black paint, and we can tell one from the other. Look at this. Watch this. That right there is one of my screens. That's one of my black screens. Now, this is what we did in the room when they came over. I said, look at this. Look at that here. That's one of my black screens right there, right? With the base. That's one of the things you can tell when a screen can't read contrast. You look at where the screen's not being hit at. Look at that right there. Now, watch this. Yeah, two different colors.
Isn't that really crazy? It can read next to a black screen.
That's crazy. Yeah, I gotta see what this thing looks like outside. Gotta see what it looks like outside. Definitely I gotta see what it looks like outside. That's black technology right there. That's our black technology. And the floor is black. Now it's the same color as the floor, even darker. So yes, that technology ushers in a whole different version of a different technology. And yes, we will incorporate ad tech to it. Because that, with ad tech technology, to be able to eat sunlight and that combined together, do you have any idea what kind of monster that becomes at the end of the day? That means if you're a gray or white screen, you can't touch it because its contrast levels will overpower your screen. If you're a black screen at the end of the day, well, you're not going to do well because it can generate a white level higher than yours. It'll turn your screen dark. The reason why it doesn't turn ours dark because our technology has our technology in it. You don't have our technology, well, guess what? Well, good lights out for you. Which means I'm curious how the concept? It's concept, right? Am I saying it right? I think I got it right. The carbon black by Black Diamond. That I want to test it against. If we put the ad tech in it, it's going to be too much. The ad tech's going to absorb sunlight, which means there will be an unfair advantage against that screen. But for this, I would love to put that against the carbon black. I think I'm going to set them up for video. Say, hey, look what we got. I'd love to go against the carbon black. Ain't that right, Mr. Fruity Boots? Fruity Boots! Fruity Boots! You like your nickname, Fruity Boots? Yeah, I hate that name. Fruity Boots! He does not like the word Fruity Boots. Fruity Boots! Fruity Boots? Fruity Boots! Taco! In response to his name. Taco! Yeah! Bam, 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 bam. Bam. I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. We got new technology. Then it's not the end of it. We still got a bunch of stuff coming through now. We got the gamer tech. Oh, the gamer's going to be bored. I got to order my game too. Because I'm definitely going to pay on this giant screen. Look at them. They're getting mad about the gamer. Oh, gamer. It's going to be freaking amazing. Boom! Amazing. Amazing. I told you we don't have ceilings. We have no form of ceilings. The Lord bless us with the technology we have no ceilings at all. Skies are the limits. Whatever we want, the Lord will bless us to have what we need. You know why? Because we put our trust in Him. When you serve the devil, and you do the devil's will, you can't be blessed. Now look, they're sitting around scratching their heads trying to figure out how it's done. Just like you try to figure out how it was done for my 429 different screen paints. Every last one of them, they tried, well, some of you weren't even around when I developed half of that stuff. But anyway, still trying to scratch it, trying to figure out how it was done. You and the rest of the world. Because I've been going through this for the timeline that I've been doing in this business. Everyone's been trying to figure out how it's done. And no one has been able to figure it out. Because you know why? It's not meant for you. It's meant for us. God did not give that blessing to you. He gave it to us. Watch somebody over in I forgot what country it was, tried to reverse engineer my stuff. Couldn't figure it out. He just couldn't. He came back and contacted me and said, hey, look, can you show me how to get the white level on? You got a nerve to contact me and ask me? Well, I said, man, you got to go, man. You got to go. But this stuff right here is going to be different. On how we basically lock it down. So, yeah. I even see one video with a provisional patent sitting on this. One video. Any do-it-yourself, anything that pops up that says, hey, we know how to make it, you're going to court. I'm going to sue you. So you know. It's a patent product. It's going to be a patent product, provisional patent product. I got a lawyer downstairs to go help me out with the paperwork to get it all done. And I find anybody, saying, hey, we can make it for cheaper. You're going to court. And I'm not going to send you a cease and desist letter. No, not from the door. I'm going to sue you for millions of dollars right from the door. So you know this. So I can tell you right from the door what's going to happen to you. I'm going to sue you literally for millions of dollars if you touch that thing. So go in court and cry all you want. Don't care. Have my money. Or basically, act like you had some common sense and keep your sticky fingers off of it. I want to put a trademark secret on it too on top of that. Lock one of those in it too on top of that. What's going to be a physical screen? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Make it a physical screen. That eliminates that process right there altogether. Yeah, you see, that's why I said you got to know business at the end of the day. They don't know business. There's a way to get things over through customs where basically it doesn't require you telling what's in it. Physical screens don't require to tell what's in it because it's a physical screen. A chemical, on the other hand, you have to tell what's in it. But if it's protected under a trademark secret, you technically can't tell them the whole entire thing because the trademark secret blocks that part. But you can tell them the outer parts of it, but not the actual secret ingredient that makes it what it is. Like, Coca-Cola trademark secret. Certain companies have trademark secrets and make their items special. Oh, again, can't explain that one right here. Oh, let's discuss that one. So a person who came in and made a stupid comment on my channel about how in the world, if it's all over-the-counter paint, again, we don't crack books, do we? Please crack a book, for goodness sake. It's so easy. Let me show you how easy it is. Not to you guys. You guys are cool. I love you. To the people who don't know jack who comment, this is especially for you. Chicken. Chicken, you can buy it anywhere, right? You can buy it in any store, anywhere you want, right? What makes one piece of chicken more different than another piece of chicken? Now, Kentucky Fried Chicken has something called special herbs and spices, right? Something special they add in that chicken to make it better than any other chicken. But you can go buy chicken. Anyone can go buy chicken, right? But their chicken's different because it has something that makes it so much different. And all those herbs and spices are herbs and spices you can buy over the counter. They just figured out an interesting combination on how to add them together to get the chemical reaction of these chemicals, of these products to spark off. You do know that basically chemistry is involved basically in becoming a chef, right? Cooking, right? Because certain elements of food basically break down depending on whether it's cold or whether it's hot. They're basically structure changes like sugar. Sugar structure will change if you heat it up. It turns into syrup. And if you're really good and you know about this, if you take one of those KitchenAid blenders and you basically chill the bowl, you drop creamer in there, a little vanilla, sugar, it turns into whipped cream. Because that cold temperature alters and changes the chemical reaction to creamer. So basically chemistry is involved when you cook. Because food basically changes to reaction of heat and cold. And also too in bacteria. Anyway, so with that being said, anyone can buy chicken. Anyone can buy those seasons, but what combination of seasons did they use? How much, how less, how more to get that particular combination to make the chicken what it is? And because of that, of what they figured out, that's what becomes a trademark secret. Thus makes that product different from other products. Because Kentucky Fried Chicken tastes like Kentucky Fried Chicken, and there's nothing else that tastes like it. Like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has one of the oldest trademark secrets in the world. Coca-Cola has a special ingredients that makes their cola taste different. You can find cola from here to there. There's so many different versions of cola. Why is your cola a little bit more expensive than everybody else's? Because it's something that makes it different. So when I get somebody who says, oh, you said that all products are over the counter, why does your cost more? This is where cracking the book becomes very important, because there's something that we put into it that makes it special. It's something you can buy anywhere. You can buy it. We just figured out a way how to combine it a certain way where it basically reacts that way. And in order for you to prove this, to show that you can actually do this, you have to have tons of videos back in the theory. And if you don't, you consider to be a liar, which we can back it up. Because you just watched my screen just a few minutes ago, take out a $7,000 screen. And it's not even as dark as that screen at all whatsoever, which means it would have to shift its contrast levels in order to do that, what it's doing right now. You have to be to back that up. Now, for the person who wrote the comment, you feel a little bit smarter today, don't you? There you go. And now, thus, be careful about basically jumping to conclusions and saying things because you get embarrassed. Look at it and take your gamer tag and post it. Gave you a once over. But I thought it wasn't necessary. I'm pretty sure you're in the room somewhere, so I'll educate you on it real fast. So there you go. Now you know how the real world actually works. You're one step smarter than you were yesterday. All right, so that's how it all works. So yeah, there's many copies of chicken. Many copies of chicken. Heck, there's even KFC's, copies of KFC's, bootleg versions of it, and too many different versions here and there. You know, you got this one over here. What's the difference between Popeye's food? What's the difference between Chick-fil-A? They all taste different. They don't all taste the same. Whatever they're put in there, it's different. So that means that anyone can go buy that chicken over the counter. They're not breeding some super hybrid bird at the end of the day that basically is automatically tastes different from the rest of the birds. No, it's chicken like everybody else. Except for Disney and that freaking giant turkey leg, which I've got to be curious how they get those things. A turkey cannot be that big. A 5-pound turkey leg? Turkeys can get that big? I think they can get that big. But anyway, still. Yeah. So, is what you put in that makes it different. And if you put that in that makes it different, and you're saying your product is different from everybody else, you're going to have to back it up. Can't be in there with no gain range nonsense like, yeah, you know, with this product there, you can change. Don't do that. That's the dumbest thing you can do. Don't ever do that. You make stuff up and get yourself in a lot of trouble. On top of that, you can't sell the product anyway because everything you have on the white is nothing more than a have not described claim right against you. The minute the customer's going to sit there and say, what's the gain? Who's not going to ask what the gain is? All right, then. If you're saying you got advanced ambient light rejection gain, you're going to have to be to back it up. They can go and type that into a computer. AI will bring our stuff up right from the door and say, look, this stuff does exist. Here's video demonstrations. So this fellow can doing the same demonstration over and over again in areas and environments that other screens are not producing in, which makes us the owners of that name. And we can back it up. Fusion light energy. We can operate in commercial lit environments easily. Operates outside. We don't require high and expensive projectors to do it. Fusion light energy. We can actually absorb sunlight. We did demonstrations of screens absorbing sunlight. Even screen with a customer, 150 inch, blowing through a window on the same projector I'm using right now. You have to be to back that up. I'm so glad we had this time together. You watch Calvinet? That's where that comes from anyway. Now, like I said, I don't want people to feel that watch my channel that I'm being insulting to you. It's not towards you. You're good. You're 100%. You're gold with me. 100%. 100%. It's the jerks that come on my channel and they post at the bottom trying to sway and make trouble for us by saying, oh yeah, I contacted the site and nobody was able to hit me back up. Or his website's down. It's not working. Say dumb stuff like that. Grow the freak up. Get a job or do something at the end of the day. Do something productive with your time. You got nothing better to do. Grown man typing on your phone basically about a website that's actually running right now. You do know people will actually go to the website to see if it's down, right? You know, we're not dumb at the end of the day. We do use the logic. Gee whiz, it's like dealing with 5-year-olds sometimes. It really does. What are you going to say next? I got a duty head? Mr. Bird got a duty head. Grow up. Really, seriously, grow up. So anyway, getting back to the real topic of life. That trademark secret. Yeah, we got to get a trademark secret put in. That's what we have to do. Get a trademark secret in. Now, when I talk about suing people, I'm talking about people who do dumb stuff. Like the people we're suing right now. Who do dumb stuff. Oh my goodness. You have no idea how bad it is. If you knew how bad it was, yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. I mean, it's a lot of money we're going to get out of these people. And again, since they don't have it, we don't care because they're going to slap with tons of liens. People are going to lose everything. And if you're in a room and you know you're going to get sued by us, to let you know you're going to lose everything. You don't have that kind of money. Do you have an idea how much you're going to get sued for? These lawsuits are heavy. These are big boy lawsuits. And these lawyers down here will basically jump on board to get a win. An easy win, and that's an easy win. And your lawyer at the end of the day is not even going to come against us because the minute he makes a phone call to me, your real lawyer, not no fake nonsense, I guarantee he's going to say, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Bird. I'm sorry to have bothered you. Yeah, I'm just going to talk to my client. That's what he's going to say. I got enough evidence to choke a horse at the end of the day. I can sue you for so much stuff. I'm funny. I got like, I don't know how many defamations we have on this guy. It's like tons of pictures we have, and we didn't realize we had that many. The email accounts, they were attacking our email accounts. We could sue you for that alone for touching an email account. And some of you have your names up there. Identifies who you are. Well, good luck with all that. Jeez. Man, I'll tell you something. Forget it. Move on. We got things to do. Anyway, get back to this. Wow. Yeah, made those predictions. Jamie made that prediction about me being in that garage. Oh, his business must be running out. He must be going under. This is the end of Kenneth Bird. His business is over. Yeah, your website's down. You can't bring it up, can you? No, you can't bring it up. The reason why is he can't bring it up. He got organizations on his back right now. We filed multiple different forms of charges against Fernando for all kinds of crap he was pulling. And we were able to back it up with all the evidence we gathered down through time on you. So he's under investigation. On top of that, again, the postcard. That particular document for LLC. If you're late, they send you out these little postcards. They're like friendly reminders saying, hey, look, you're missing documents. contact us. You know what I mean? Submit. And they'll send them out for a while. And after a while, they'll realize that a year has gone by and this guy has not responded back. Then the letters start popping up. And these are very important letters that pop by, those symbol on the side of it and all that. And I bet you he hasn't cracked one of those suckers and opened it up because he's afraid. The next ones that come, they're certified. And you don't want one of those coming to your door. The certified letter means you have to come before a panel to discuss why you have not contacted them on the postcards they sent out to you. So he's going to see him watching. You're going to watch a while of him trying to dissolve as much stuff as he possibly can that has his name on it. Good luck with that. We already sent them up documents. Oh, where's my mouse at on this? Can watch movies on this thing. Hey, you got documents. We got receipts from him. His company's been around longer than that. Watch this. I was gonna have a ball with them. I was like, yo, pull up some crazy stuff. Like, yo, watch this. Black screensaver. Oh, you heard me. Black screensaver. I gotta get one of these in my home front. I gotta do some stuff. Look, now it's doing everything I'm saying right now, but it's not pulling up what I asked for. Look at that. AI my foot. Black screensaver. Jeez. It's like dealing with somebody you can't hear. I said black screensaver. This is the black screensaver kicking it right now. Look at that. Boom. Pure 24-hour black. Yeah, baby. So look, I'm explaining this again before the naysayers get all ruffled up over this video. Woo! What we do is not about you. Do you understand me? Listen up. Get real close. Come on. Bring it. What we do is not about you. Do you understand how that works? You do not make technology on our level. We've been telling you this for years. I want people to hear their conversations, bringing them and talk to you. I'm going to bring it away from the crowd. We're not in the same boat. I don't know why you keep coming up saying we're in the same boat. Do you see the stuff we engineer on a daily basis? And you keep saying you're me. At the end of the day, you're not me. You steal my specification sheets. You steal our labels. And you try to be us so badly. But yet we're supposed to be these scammers at the end of the day. And yet you want to be us so badly. You're not me. You got to get in your head. You got to cut this nonsense out. You're not me. You got it? All right. Now get the frick away from me. There you go. Certified. We're for certified. That's it. That's the only thing that we like to challenge is certified. That's the only screen I get credibility on. When I go on forum sites, the first thing that comes up, there's no such thing as a screen paint that can take on a certified screen. Yeah, wait till they get a load of this one. Like, what the freak? But Merlin exists at the end of the day. It's not Merlin, it's God. Look at that. Pools an insane contrast level. Love it. Bam. Boom! Oh, man, I tell you, where's my charge at? And I had to say it, because I get sick and tired. Every time I turn on, I pop on YouTube, I got some jerk on there. I'm like, oh, look, we got the same thing as FLE. You ain't got Jack at the end of the day. You ain't got Jack. You ain't got Jill, and you don't got the. You definitely tumbling afterwards. You ain't got none of it. But I'll tell you one thing: when we certified that monster at the end of the day, well, actually, you got certified. We're gonna patent pending, and the rest of the technology you need for 2025. I got people I'm bringing online just to monitor activity, and if they find anything, they're not advised to tell me about it. They're advised to basically seek the legal team that we're hiring to sue you guys. That's what they're designed to do. So you can hide behind fake accounts, whatever, and make a difference. They'll find you with no problem whatsoever. And you'll get a letter in the mail trying to figure out how the freak did they figure out where my address is at. And it'll have your name and everything on it. And it'll tell you at the end of the day that you're being summoned for court. You're getting sued for a lot of money. Wait till you see all the zeros in there. You're like, oh my goodness, this can't be real. Oh, all my information's on it. You can contact me. You won't be calling me. You'll be calling one of my representatives or probably one of the lawyers. You'll be talking to them. Things are going to change in 2025. A lot of things are going to change. So you'll speak to my attorney. My attorney will explain to you what's happening and why you need to get yourself an attorney and get ready for court. Like all companies do, because that's how companies do it. That's how companies work. That's how they do it. You know what I mean? Y'all like this whole, some of y'all like this whole tit for tat, back and forth nonsense. Y'all like that. No, real companies will drag your bond in court and clean your clock and then go about their day. So that's what we're going to start doing. So they're going back and forth this tit for tat nonsense, which I'm not involved myself in anymore. We'll bring lawyers into it and they'll take care of it. So if you want to get nasty on the phone, you want to call their agency and cut up, go ahead and knock yourself out. Just don't get attached to your stuff. Ooh, look at this. I forgot I even had one of these. This is a little short, tiny SATA cable we can hook up. Now, as for my customers, yes, they're going to be the only ones in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, and however long I'm going to be doing this, they're going to have the best technology on the face of the planet. Much more affordable than everybody else on the planet. And when I say affordable, I'm not comparing myself to that untested gray screen paint nonsense. At the end of the day, certified, because that's what we like to go against. When I talk about most affordable, I'm talking about my product versus a $7,000, $5,000, $3,000 projection screen. That's my category. Not no $50, $60 paints. So when naysayers get in your head, we're not you at the end of the day. I never even make your stuff from here. I choose not to because I don't care. These people out here making these other screen paints, they're minding their own business in the area. We don't care. I hope they make a lot of money. I hope they can back their stuff up. I hope they do very, very well. I do. But for you jokers on this side who talk all this trash and blah, 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 on camera all day long and don't show no progress or nothing whatsoever, just up there doing dumb stuff on the camera either way, that message is for you. Besides, after you see what we do to Fernando in court, to pick up next. I got to pick up another couple of certifieds. Oh yeah, so just to show you exactly what we're going to do, we're going to use Roberto. It's not Roberto. Sorry, it's you, Taco. We're going to use whatchamacallit, Jamie as an example. We're going to hit Jamie really hard. Jamie doesn't understand what's coming toward his way. Jamie's going to be used as an example, not to touch my company. And the rest of them that were involved, well, we're going to squeeze him so hard that, man, he is going to pop open all kinds of interesting theories about you guys because he knows a lot about you guys that were involved. Crowcast, he knows you guys very, very well. And he's going to do everything he possibly can to keep from getting those football numbers, including Diamond Yell out. Y'all going under the bus, gentlemen. Under the bus. Get ready to the motor oil, Band-Aids, and hypodermic needles or whatever else is underneath the bus. You're going under. He's going to take you with him. If he's going to go, you're going to go with him. There's no way in the world he's going to see you walk around scot-free. He's going to drag you with you. So, you got a bigger nightmare to worry about. You got him. Man, we got the new PC we're building over there. I like it. Ordered a couple of little Gundams coming through. I love it. I freaking love it. People sat there and talked all this trash for years about my company. For freaking years. I was never going to be their chief. My product was never going to sell. We weren't going to make any money. Blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. I didn't have the skill level to be in the business. All this nonsense. Especially ABS forms. You jokers at the end of the day. Sat there and said all this dumb nonsense about me. And now look what we have in front of us. Including the ad tech that's coming soon. The only screen in the world that absorbs sunlight. And has demonstrations to back it. Talked all that trash. Now it's our turn. It is our turn now. Yep, the packing order. And with the technology we have, we can knock out all the certifieds. We did all the research. We did all the studying. We can knock out anything. And for those who sit there and say at the end of the day that, oh, that's bragging. No, it's not bragging. It's fact. We can knock out anything we want. That's not bragging. It's just what we have. We can knock out anything we want. That technology was developed yesterday, and it took 10 minutes to make it. It was made from leftovers. The Lord blessed us with that knowledge to make something from leftovers that literally is that powerful, sitting right in front of you. So imagine all the other stuff He has waiting for us. We're light years ahead of everybody else. That's why we're in a room. We're talking about our black technology, and the guys said we don't have anybody to match. The guy said, but Black Diamond has one. So Black Diamond has what? So Black Diamond has a black screen. So when I saw the screen, I said, oh, shoot, they do have one. Which actually proves my theory when I told you that the black screens are far more superior, that even Diamond has one. For you gray screen paint makers have been arguing with me, talking about, no, gray paint is the future. No, it's not. If it was, then Diamond would have made a gray screen. They made a black one. Anyway, So looking at that, doing some research, found that the screen requires an 8,000 lumen projector in order to kick. And also, too, mainly it's not for residential, it's for companies. Because again, if it takes 8,000, you're not going to be walking around with an 8,000 lumen projector in your apartment or home or whatever. You know, much light comes off an 8,000 lumen projector. Consider the fact that the size of an 8,000 lumen projector are huge, and they are not basically home friendly. That's a commercial projector. So you ain't running that at all, period. So they're designed for companies. With that being said, that gives us tons of options right there to even to be able to take out the screen. This technology alone right here will pull a higher white level because it's basically much lighter, pulls a heavy contrast level. We got Omega technology coming out pretty soon. We have AdTech that can absorb sunlight. It can definitely deal with that at the end of the day, and AdTech can pick up at 1,000. So yeah, the screen's extremely expensive. Ours are not. The screens require high-end projectors. Ours do not. Yep. So yes. And all we have to do is get one trade show. That's it. One trade show. Hook up our booth with the Halo systems and all that stuff. Make it super brighter than everybody else. And have Halo AdTech advertising outside. And that is it. And we basically take our place as the rightful rulers in the projector community. It took us a long time to get here, but at least we got here. That right there proves our destination is where it's supposed to be. That technology that proves our destination. Once we hit the top, the beautiful thing about this, people, that the glory won't go to us, it'll go to God. That's where it's going. They will know at the end of the day that all this technology, everything we have, was made by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That a Christian who puts the Lord first is one who was blessed to have the ability to do this. Never went to school for chemistry, none of that stuff whatsoever. All by divine faith through my Lord and Savior. He will get the glory for all of it. And that's why our destination is unstoppable. Anything that comes to our path, we can take it down. Anything we do will advance light years above anybody else because we have the Lord taking the charge. And anyone that comes against us, well, as I said, with God with us, who can stand against us? That being said, people, we got a future to build. Gotta go, and God bless.